Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Taechichu and I don't know what I'm doing. I will never know what I'm doing, and that's what I'm using as an intro. Hello everyone, nice to see and talk to you again. Today's topic, as you can see from the title, is 5 Pokemon that I think should be in Pokemon Unite. What inspired this video, you say? Well, I'll tell you what inspired this video. It was the fact that I made a tweet and I said, hey, what Pokemon do you want to see? This tweet is still getting likes, by the way. It's slowed down, but it got over 1,000 likes. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I thought I would talk about it on this channel because I want to give my thoughts. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. I heard a lot of thoughts on my tweet, and I couldn't like everything because it has like over 600 comments or something like that. And I can't, and it's a lot of like repetitive stuff, and some of it's in Spanish, and I just can't keep up. So I just figure I'll talk about it on here, so you put both thoughts on here so that I can actually see what people say. And yeah, I'm gonna talk about Pokemon Unite. I'm gonna talk about my thoughts on it first, and then I'll talk about Pokemon that I would like to see in the game. I want to say that when Pokemon Unite first came out, I did not have high hopes for it because it was, I think it was a Pokemon Direct that it came out when it came out with, or maybe it was a Nintendo Direct. I think it was a Pokemon Direct, and no one was excited. Everyone was like, I want new news on the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl games. I want new news on Pokemon Arceus. I can't. Why? Everyone was like really irritated, and I was like, oh, Pokemon League of Legends, huh. And if you haven't played League of Legends, don't. I'm just gonna put that out there because I spent too long on that game and it killed all of my spirit for a very long time. Even though I really enjoyed it and it was a really good MOBA back when I first played it. But yeah, when Pokemon Unite came out, well, more videos came out actually, and I was very interested. I was like, okay, I'll try out this game. The hype was going very, very hard on Twitter, and I was like, this is great. I want to check out what this thing is all about. So I downloaded it the day before for the pre-content, and then I played it, and now I can't stop playing it. I'm gonna be a Pokemon Unite pro. That's all I'm gonna say. I am a Charizard / Gengar main. I will try out more characters as I buy them. I like Bulbasaur, I like Venusaur, but I don't like it as much as I like Charizard and Gengar, because those ones are just more fun for me. But yeah, very big fan. Eldegoss in my head is broken, so is Alolan Ninetales, but you know what? It's fine, and I have fun with it, and I'm gonna be pro, and that's great. And I can't stop playing the game. I really enjoy it. Really, it brings me back to the League of Legends days, but it in a good, weird way, if that makes sense. But let's get into what Pokemon I think would do well in Pokemon Unite, and why. So, one of the Pokemon that I think that I put on my tweets was Tyranitar. And I wanted Tyranitar because Tyranitar could either be an attacker or he can be bulky. Definitely could do good for like a rock slide type deal, earthquake, kind of like how Garchomp does. Or, you know, he can kind of be like Crustle where he does that barrier with the rocks as well, or something kind of like that. Tyranitar is also very popular, especially he could be Larvitar and then Pupitar and etc. You know, it has that little chain of evolution that it does for Venusaur, Charmander, etc. I think it'd be a really good bulky or attacker Pokemon. Clearly it's not going to be a speedster, but I think that it'd be a really good and popular choice. And I think that it would be, you know, slow moving, but also pack a punch. Just like Garchomp's not. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Tyranitar. T-Tar, if you will. The next Pokemon that I think would do well in Pokemon Unite, which I saw a lot of people putting under the tweet as well, is Breloom. Breloom is underrated, not seen that much. I think that'd be really cute to see a little Shroomish on the, I don't want to say Rift, this isn't League of Legends, on the field, to see it on the map. I think it'd be really cute to see it walking, kind of like how I love Gengar and how he walks. And then Breloom is a good fighting Pokemon, so it could be a speedster, honestly, where it can just be a very physical attacker, and it's also grass type, so maybe it can learn like Sludge Bomb or something like that. If it can't learn Sludge Bomb already, I'm sorry, I'm clearly illiterate in the world of Pokemon. But I think that'd be really good because it's a fighting type, it's popular, and I think that it would do really well. And the best thing about Pokemon Unite is that There are many different Pokemon that have their strengths. There's only like 1 or 2 kind of more on the weak side Pokemon, at least from what I've seen. And I think that would be really cool to see Breloom kind of be in the spotlight. I still want the Sitting Cutie of Breloom, by the way. Just gonna put that out there. But I think that would be a really cute Pokemon to have out there with the Shroomish, and I think that Breloom is a good fighter. And it could do something like Sleep Powder, which I think would be cool too, because then it would kind of be a good attacking / supportish type Pokemon. I think that's what grass Pokemon really are. Like Eldegoss is, and Snorlax puts people to sleep, and so does like Slowbro. So then you can bring like a fighting move them to make them sleep. Maybe that's overpowered. I don't know. We would have to see what happens, but I think Breloom would be good as well. The next Pokemon that I am going to pick for the good ol' time is Arcanine. I know that there's already Charizard, which is a good fire type and knows Flare Blitz, but I think that Arcanine would be really good, especially for the Flare Blitz as well, and I think that it could also use like Wild Charge, because I know that it can use Wild Charge. That I know. But I think it'd be very interesting to see Arcanine in the world, especially with fire. He could learn Flamethrower, kind of have a similar kit as Charizard, only it's not, it's more of like a very physical attack. Like if you were to go Flare Blitz, what's the other one? The punching one. Flare Blitz and then the Flame Charge? I don't know. On Charizard, if you're very physical and just want to kind of do a lot of damage and crowd control onto the opposing Pokemon that you're against. I think it'd be very interesting. You can, do Growlithe, and then you can do Arcanine. I think that those would go really well together, and it could be a bulky Pokemon where it can do a lot of crowd control and a lot of damage while also getting a setup for other Pokemon that can do more damage. While I'm doing these, I'm trying to make sure that there's balance within the Pokemon that I have, so that they can be used well and it's not overpowered like Zorora kind of. But yeah, I think Arcanine would be a really good pick. Another fighting type, just because it's on my mind. I don't have this scripted. I'm just kind of going off of my thoughts, just kind of ranting, because it's kind of that type of night. Primeape. Why Primeape? He was popular in the Pokemon anime, and guess what? I have a plush of him sitting right here, and he's super fluffy, and the man wants to fight, okay? He just wants to fight. I think it'd be really good, especially with a close combat, Mach Punch. It could kind of be a speedster. I don't know if Primeape and Mankey are fast, but they do pack a big punch. I think it'd definitely be a good attacker, kind of like Breloom, only Breloom, say it had Sleep Powder or whatever. I think that there definitely need to be more fighting type Pokemon, although you don't want too many fighting type, but usually with games like this, fighting types pop in my head because I think that that's, a good idea. But yeah, I think Primeape would do well, especially with Breloom, and especially if you had a team of crowd control, such as like Slowbro, who's putting him to sleep, and Eldegoss and stuff like that. I think that that would be really good. Yeah, no, I like Primeape a lot. I want to see more of him. I'm so glad I got the Sitting Cutie of him, because he's so cute and fluffy and lovable. But yeah, Primeape, good. Live Primeape. And then for my last one for this video, it's kind of like an interesting one. It's kind of like Slowbro, Alakazam, because why not? You can have Abra that can learn Teleport. Like, tell me that's not similar to Gengar's Hex, something like that. I think that it could do well as a speedster while also being a good support, because of not only the teleport, but also like the hypnosis, and then also like maybe bringing a Pokemon closer to your team, with telekinesis. Does that make sense? And then he has his spoons. I don't know. These are all my, just like I said, very random thoughts that are just in my head that I'm just portraying onto you guys. I think Alakazam, I don't think anyone said Alakazam under my comment. They probably did, because there's 600 of them. But I think that he'd be a really good Pokemon to put into it, especially who would definitely be interesting as a support. I know that people would want him to be like a special attacker, but I think him being a support makes the game a little bit more interesting. Maybe like an overpowered support that does a lot of damage, like kind of like Alola Ninetales. At least from what I've seen, maybe Alola Ninetales doesn't do that much damage, but in my opinion it does. But yeah, those are the Pokemon that I think would work. I would say Ditto, but I don't know how Ditto would really work. Maybe as a speedster, where it turns into opposing Pokemon and then uses, and that'd be interesting. That would change the game. Then I'd be a Ditto main and not a Gengar main. It's fine. Anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts and what Pokemon you think would be good for Pokemon Unite. And on that note, I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, bye.